Hey y'all, it's your girl Ginger Snap and I am back. Okay, I have to do a quick review because the new episodes come out tomorrow. So this is Love is Blind season 5. I believe episode 7. This was the final episode of the trilogy that came out last Friday. And I just want to, I have a few notes. I know the topic is oversaturated. So many things have come out. But I just wanted to add my 2 cents in. All right, so the episode, I'm just going to go couple by couple. So we have Uche and Aaliyah. They meet at the restaurant. Allegedly, it's their first time seeing each other face to face. But I believe that after taping, these people are hanging out after the series stops taping. So I don't believe that it's the first time seeing each other. But anyways, so Uche is basically saying, I didn't even get to speak to you. You didn't even, let me know what was going on. So now Aaliyah lets him know everything that Lydia was saying. Lydia was saying, his car, describing what kind of car he has, what kind of house he lives in, and all these things about him. And it honestly, from Lydia's perspective, it was giving gold digger tease, and I don't think Aaliyah was in it for that reason. But Lydia, she was giving single Boricua female. She was truly, it was giving stalker. It was giving stalker vibes, which Uche believes that she was stalking him. So then, but Uche is not hearing it, okay? Uche is holding Aaliyah's feet to the fire, which is not fair, because Aaliyah then told him, how do I know that y'all didn't set this up and plan this to be on the show together? Because a lot of people are setting up scenarios and fake storylines to be on reality TV. So Uche was acting all outraged, but it's not a far-fetched idea. So he was stupid for that. Because Aaliyah, first of all, you have to understand, these people are talking to a wall, okay? She may feel like she knows Uche, but she really doesn't. The only person that she has to fall back on, whose opinion she has to fall back on, is Lydia. So it just seems suspect that this girl fucked him and she's in my face talking about him, but yet he's telling me, all this other stuff. So of course Aaliyah would bail on him. But again, we know who Uche is now. He is a lawyer. He is black and white. Like I've said before, he sticks to the facts. He don't give a fuck about what Aaliyah's saying. He's saying, how would we fare in a relationship if you couldn't even handle this? And you know what? He did bring up, his parents have been together 30 some odd years, and he's seen worse situations they stuck it through. My thing is, that's kind of not fair to Aaliyah, because she ain't been through shit with you. She don't know you. So you cannot demand such loyalty from your parents, from African people. That's a whole other generation. I grew up Caribbean. I'm Haitian, okay? I've seen my parents go through some shit that I would have been slit my wrists and slit my throat. I would have, but they've toughed it out for over 40 years now. They've toughed it out because, especially in the Caribbean culture, many African American cultures decades ago, African cultures as well, you do not divorce. You do not divorce. And honestly, if shit did not hit the fan the way it did in my marriage, I would have toughed it out. My marriage got pretty bad. Like, y'all, I don't know if I even want to share how bad it was, where it was to the point it was either I stay or I was out of here, meaning I was going to S myself. It was really bad because I did not believe in divorce. That was not in my vocabulary. It's not in my lineage. I was raised to not believe in it. But my marriage got so bad that even my parents said, you know what, it's better this way. That's how bad it was. So if it didn't get bad, I would have toughed it out because I went through some shit. So, and I feel Uche. I understand what he means. But this is, first of all, we are in 2023. Number 2, look how you guys are dating through a wall. You can't demand such loyalty from Aaliyah. Aaliyah's like, fuck that. Y'all want to play these games? Leave me out of it. My name is Bennett. I am not in this, okay? So that's where they left off. So, spoiler alert, right? And I know everyone has seen this. Uche put production on blast because it looked like he had broken up with her at that meeting, but he claims that they left out of there a couple and that they threw in a sound bite. Production threw in a sound bite when he said it was over. Like I said, everybody said, fuck these NDAs. These NDAs are all in the trash. Now we have Aaliyah who popped out. If you go watch my other video, she got a new boo. And the boo is filling all up in her twat. So I don't know what is going on. We have freaking also Izzy. He was in a Nick Viall. I don't know if you guys know who Nick Viall is. He interviews some reality stars. Usually people go on these Nick Viall shows after the whole season's over. We are mid-season and Izzy old thirsty ass is up here doing freaking interviews. So he had an interview that aired today, Thursday, with Nick Viall. Amazing. Like, he didn't spill too much detail, but he was talking about Johnny. Listen, get off of Johnny's dick, Izzy. Hop off. Hop off. I think he's mad. Izzy is upset that Johnny put him on blast talking about his finances and basically that he's broke. I really think that that's why he's so upset and won't let it go. Nigga, if you broke, you broke. So yeah, let's pan over to Stacy and Izzy. Okay, so during the last episode, Izzy toured Stacy's home, and I really feel, I think did we talk about this already? Yeah, he was insecure. I think he was shooketh when he saw how established Stacy was. But again, spoiler alert, side note, it has been revealed that Stacy is a potential Nepo baby, and she's a director of her dad's company. So that's where she works. So it's all nepotism. That's what I've been reading. That's why she's so established, because her daddy is carrying her. I don't see anything wrong with it, but a lot of people feel like it's ill-gotten and it's not really her working hard. It's daddy's money, basically. So now she goes and tours Izzy's apartment, which looks clean. It looks really clean and put together, aside from the sneakers on the bed. And then Stacy goes berserk because Izzy apparently has a drawer full of souvenirs from his exploits, right? So, okay, he's a single man, Izzy. I didn't understand that. He's a single man. Of course, he's going to be out here knocking these bitches down. But Stacy had like a whole fit, which was, I was surprised because Stacy is misplay it cool. But because he has earrings and baubles and things left over, and I think Izzy did that on purpose. Maybe Stacy picked up on what he was trying to do, because he's like, oh, you're established, but bitch, listen, these bitches out here want me, okay? So while, yeah, you got your nice house, you got this, you got that, I'm out here knocking these bitches down. And that can make a woman feel insecure. So I think that's what Izzy did. That was his response, his fuck you to Stacy. All right, so moving along. They got into a huge argument, and what is this popping up on my? Oh God, hold on, guys. They got into a huge argument. Not an argument. Stacy stormed out because she kept interrupting Izzy, and Izzy was like, "Can you please stop interrupting me?" And she stomped away like a 3-year-old. That's what my 5-year-old does when I scold her. It was weird. I don't know if it was performative. It was just weird, and yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's fine. So they go to meet Stacy's family. Again, I low-key, even though he's a douche, I felt bad for Izzy, because they were like, oh, he's never been nowhere. He just got a passport. He never been nowhere. He never been to California or New York. Oh, while we were vacationing in Nice, oh, they had the women had a suitcase full of shoes. That's what the father was saying. It was all shoes. Yeah. And then you could tell Izzy didn't catch that, or he didn't know what Nice was. He was like, wait, what is this? And they were like, oh no, we all went to France. We took a family vacation to France, and it was so bad. It was not good. So Izzy, again, he was insecure, but he was explaining to them, I've never gotten the opportunity, nor did I have the funds to travel. But now, I'm going to be jet setting. He talked about leaving one job. His buddy of his, he was in sales, and they said, hey, come over to insurance, which I have heard insurance, you can make good money. But that does not a career makes. Izzy, did you go to school? What's your career? What is your career? That's what I want to know. Like, how are you sustaining yourself? So I think that, coupled with Johnny putting him on blast that he has bad credit and he's not established, it made him feel less of a man. And Stacy's father, again, told Izzy, listen, love don't pay the bills. And it doesn't, y'all. It does not. Love don't pay the bills. You guys need to be in line together financially. Stacy likes nice things. Stacy loves first class. Stacy loves this. So I hope Izzy is able to be that man for Stacy, because Stacy's dad was like, listen, nigga, I'm sick of taking care of her ass. Can you take over? I'm over it. I'm done. Take over. Izzy's father don't care. Not Izzy. Stacy's father don't care who the man is. He just wants someone to take over the burden, the financial burden that all the women, and he's surrounded by nothing but women. I don't think Stacy has a brother. It was just like, I saw, first of all, she has all sisters. I saw 3 younger looking women and then 1 older one, which I'm assuming is the mom. So that's basically what that scene was. He said, listen, I'm tired. Take over this bitch, because I got 4 others to take care of. I'm tired. Take over, okay? Get your money up, player. So, and he looked uneasy, but I hope Izzy, especially with this opportunity, with this newfound fame, I hope that he's able to get his money up. He would make a great model, a great, reality personality. So I hope that for him. So moving along real quick, we have single Boricua female, and they keep calling him Lionel Richie. They said Milton looked like Lionel Richie. So they go and meet her mother and her brother, okay? And it was just a very basic meeting. The brother asked him some questions. The mother was like, oh, Lydia, she's great. And they start crying. Boo hoo 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 hoo. I accept you in the family. Case closed. That's it. It was, open, shut case, basically. All right. So now there's a get together. Okay. Where were they? I'm not even sure where they were. There's a get together. And at this get together, Izzy beelines it for Johnny. Johnny's there. Oh, and lo and behold, Johnny is dating Alex. I'm not surprised. Johnny is dating Alex now, the one that she had dumped for Izzy, but Izzy dumped her, so she took him back. So anyways, Izzy goes and basically, in his words, rails Johnny, which no, he didn't. He just said, everybody thinks you suck. And she says, no, you suck. Basically confronting her for being, a flip-flopper. And she was trying to explain to Izzy, her line of thinking when they were in the pods about, what was the whole, and it's so stupid. I forgot now. It was something about, you said this, but you told Alex that, but you didn't mean this and that. But I forgot. It's all stupid. And she's like, man, fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of my face. All right. It was stupid. Izzy is just trying to touch base with everybody. And nobody cares, Izzy. Nobody cares. And so now, who else? Oh, yeah. So Izzy goes back and says, yeah, man, I cussed that bitch out. And Stacey's like, so why are you putting so much effort into all of this? Stacey's like, who cares? Fuck that hoe. Like what? Like, why does it matter so much? And Izzy's like, oh yeah, I told her off. Yeah, I railed into her. And Stacey don't give a fuck. All right. So now Uche Wally walks in and tries to talk to Lydia. So he's upset. And again, he didn't even bring up Aaliyah. He just says, you were stalking me. You were this. She's like, no, I wasn't. What the fuck are you talking about? Then he says, all my friends on Instagram sent me your picture because you were looking at their Insta stories. And she's like, I don't know how the algorithm works. Yeah, you don't know. That's why you were stalking people without realizing they can see you, Lydia. They can see you. So she denies it. And he's trying to, he was railing Lydia. That's who was doing the railing. Uche was. So now Lydia gets all hyped and upset. Then they call for Milton. And they're like, Milton, Uche is railing your girl. So Milton is like, hey, what's going on here? I was taking a piss. What's going on? And then Uche's like, I'm talking to your bitch right now. So leave us be. He's like, yeah, nigga, you got 10 minutes. He was like, Uche, you should have seen the look on his face. He was like, 10 minutes? Nigga, I'll take your bitch and fuck you up. Get the fuck out of here. And then Lydia's like, let me talk to him, babe. Let me finish talking to Uche. And then Milton's like, all right, peace out then. Fuck you, bitch. And then he leaves. And then, so Lydia was like, I wasn't digging through your stuff. Oh, yeah, Uche, he says Lydia was looking through his things or whatever. She's like, no, I wasn't. I just happened to see something and I was suspicious and it was woman's intuition. No, girl, you were digging in his stuff. It's what we do. Okay, it's what we do. It's okay, Lydia. You were digging through his stuff. And somehow, some way, she found out that Uche was sleeping with other people, or, you know, I don't know, had other relations. My thing is, all right, unpopular opinion, were they official? I never got the idea that Uche and Lydia were official. I thought they were just dating, casually dating. And Uche did reveal that they were both seeing other people. And he did say they were not official. So Lydia, honestly, you cannot get upset with Uche if you guys were not official. If you were official, that was a different story. But to me, it sounds like they were not official. But I really feel like Lydia was digmatized by Uche and got upset that he was fucking other people. You know? So Uche's not entirely in the wrong, because a lot of people are saying, how dare Uche condemn Aaliyah for cheating when he cheated? Not so fast. If they were not official, it's not cheating. Sorry, y'all. It's not. So now Lydia just can't take it. She's being put on blast. She just can't take it. And she storms away. Storms out in a Latina huff and puff. And so that's where I believe, it left off. So now the show is in shambles, you all. I don't think anyone is making it to the altar. I really don't. The only people I think will make it maybe is Milton and Lydia. Maybe, surprisingly, I think they will. I haven't heard anything about them. They've been mum. I have not heard of any revelations. I have seen that Alex was seen at a wedding dancing with someone who is not Johnny. Okay. Also, there have been sightings of Izzy with other people. We don't know what's going on with them. It's been mum, but for sure it looks like Uche and Aaliyah are not together, and Johnny and is his name Alex or Chris? I keep saying Alex. Chris. Johnny and Chris are not together. So let's see what happens tomorrow. And it's going to be a hot mess this weekend. This weekend I may have a lot of time. So I think I'm just going to be recording, and I may go live. I may try this live thing. Let's see. So please, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank you guys so much for your comments, for your likes, for your subscriptions. I thank you. I love you all so very much. You just bring life to me. Sometimes I just get down and I don't record anything, but you guys have, given me a push to start recording more like I used to. So have a good night, and let's see what fuckery unfolds this weekend. Bye.